Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your Daily Five. I'm Leslie Jouflas, and my website is Trading Live Online. And I just want to mention right off the top that this Friday, June 12th, I'll be doing a presentation for the Money Show, which is doing it virtually this year. You can register for free, and there'll be a link down below, and I'll be talking about contraction and expansion phases and how we can use the AB equals CD pattern in those phases. But today I'm going to be talking about, I see a lot of interesting things happening in the energy sector, and there are some energy stocks that I think are going to be worth watching. So let's get right to the charts, and let's start with XLE, the energy sector spider fund. This chart here is a daily chart of XLE, and as we know, in March, the crude market had a very severe downslide, but we've been recovering, and there's stocks in this sector that are looking quite bullish. But I think we might need a little bit of a pullback here, and I'll show you that when we get to those individual charts. But on XLE, what I want you to take a look at now on the down below the prices, I've got the RSI, and I have Williams percent R, and I have on balance volume. Well, the RSI is very bullish, and you can see that from the end of April to present, it has stayed in the upper range there, and it's starting to come up and make new highs. On balance volume, which is the pink line in the lower section, that's also rising, and that's a bullish sign as well. The Williams percent R is in the center, and it's in the oversold area, or excuse me, overbought area right now. And so that's what was telling me that we might need to see a little bit of a pullback, and it might form some nice buying patterns here. So I want to take a look now at the next charts that are both a weekly and a monthly. It gives us a little bit different view of this sector. On the left side, we have the weekly chart, and on the weekly chart, we can see the RSI is coming, has been rising from the lows. It's starting to get into a bit of resistance of that previous high from early in the year. And so that also is telling me that we might be seeing a pullback coming soon with this. And you can see with the prices above, I've got some blue horizontal lines here, and there's really quite a bit of resistance in the price right now. There's a gap area there, and then that's where the severe decline started. Excuse me. So the Williams percent R in the center is also getting into the overbought on the weekly chart. But the on-balance volume below is looking bullish. It's just been continuing to rise, which is a bullish sign. Now, the monthly chart on the right side gives us a little bit of a different view. You'll see some vertical red lines that I've drawn in, and the 2009 drop and the drop from this year are very similar in size. So what I've done is from the lows of 2009, when it rallied up, I just measured the retracement back, and we might be able to use that. That's about a 50% retracement to tell us that the next retracement that comes in this market might be about 50%, and that might offer the buying opportunity area. But we can see also on the monthly chart, the RSI, I've got the pink horizontal line on that, and you can see that that was a very bearish RSI where it ranged sideways and then dropped low. So as it's coming back up to that area and coming into all of this price resistance, I'm expecting to see some sort of a pullback in these prices. Williams percent R is not quite up to the overbought area, but you can see some resistance from that last peak there. And the on-balance volume, even though it is rising, it has some resistance to get through as well. Okay, that gives us an overall look here at the XLE. So now let's take a look at some individual stocks. This is a daily chart. The symbol is RIG, Transocean. And here we can see that this is just coming out of a basing formation. It's a inverse head and shoulder pattern, which is a bullish pattern. We've got the sideways consolidation. Interesting to note here is where this gap area, we had this large gap to the downside, and the close of that gap, that price has been able to so far get up and stay above that area. This green horizontal line on the right side of your chart, this is, and the green arrow there, we have a large volume on this breakout, which is bullish. We want to see that. That this is really the area the price should not be coming back into. This should be, if this is going to remain bullish, this gap should not fill or break below that bar. So there's an area that you can mark on your charts and watch. The RSI is strong, as we can see on here. We maintained this sideways range in the bullish area, and it's been rising. The MACD, that's also, you can see in the whole sideways consolidation, the MACD never went negative, even on these price lows back here in April, and that was very bullish. And the MACD is starting to rise, and the on-balance volume here also looks bullish, and it's rising, and you can see that that's getting above this resistance level here. But again, looking at the XLE, it may be worth waiting for a bit of a pullback in all of these charts that I'm going to show you today. So let's go to the next chart. This is PTEN, Patterson Energy, and very similar. I just want to show you that down here there was an A, B, C, D buy pattern at the lows. Same thing, we can see RSI was already starting to rise, very bullish. MACD stayed bullish, and look at how strong the on-balance volume is on this right now. So right now, PTEN is just getting up into a 50% retracement. And again, be looking for maybe another A, B, C, D type of a pullback pattern, some type of retracement pattern for a buying location on this. There is a little gap right here, so possibly a little move back into this area. The green horizontal lines are showing where the support areas currently are in the market. So let's now move to our last chart. And this is HLX, Helix Energy Solutions. And of course, you can find all of these on StockCharts. Similar type of pattern to the last two that we've looked at. I want to point out something. There's also the inverse head and shoulder on this pattern, which is a really nice basing type of a pattern. The left shoulder here, the head is here, the right shoulder here. And this is about where the neckline was. You can see the strong bar, had a little bit of a breakout, and then formed a A, B, C, D buy pattern. That's just picture perfect pattern and setup on this particular stock. And the market has moved strongly to the upside. Same thing, looking at about a 50% retracement on this. The green dash line is showing where that neckline breakout is. So maybe a retracement using the D point here. And when the stock starts to turn down, I would expect about a 0.382 to a 0.50 retracement on there. But looking at the Williams percent R, again, it's in an overbought area. I would wait for that to come down into the oversold area. On balance volumes, very strong on this, and our RSI also showing a lot of strength. On here, the scooter, which is another form of measuring strength that StockCharts has developed, is very strong up here in this area. So that's it for our 5 charts today. I hope you enjoyed this, and everybody have a great week. Thanks for joining me.
Hey guys, Grayson Rose here with StockCharts.com. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, if you did, give us a like down below, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for daily content from an incredible collection of technical analysts and financial minds. We'll see you back here very soon. Happy charting, my friends.